Race number 5 at Belmont on Saturday will jump at 2:55. It's the clean handicap over 1,300 metres and in replay. Let's have a look at the last start second of Inflation.
Run, but at the top of the straight, and Pateman's often gone with Inflation. Inflation races 2 clear from CHESTEN Flyer. Position of power a further 2 or 3 behind it. Inflation at the 200, still with a handy lead. Position of power starting to knuckle to the task, but Inflation's responding. Inflation clear. Position of power starting to dig in hard. He's coming 2 to the leaders 1. They'll hit the line, diving on the outside. Position of power.
This race comes down to the map for mine. I think that Inflation is the map horse from gate number 1 for Chris Parnham. This is a horse that always seems to attract support in the betting market. He went off at $3.50 last time out in that replay race when just beaten by Position of Power. Now, he either leads here in front of Nelson's Flight or he gets the suck run just behind. I think the major danger is Serenity Bay, who's drawn 9 of 9. He's going to have to go back, I would think, in this field. So Inflation, albeit not one of mine, and probably goes around a little bit too short a lot of the time, I think he's the map horse here and goes on top. From number 8, Serenity Bay, who's likely to be spotting a decent head start, I would think, to Inflation from that outside gate. William Pike jumps back aboard. He rode this horse 3 starts to go to win in a graduation handicap. This is a couple of grades higher. Chris Parnham rode last start, but he rides Inflation on Saturday. Number 6 is CHESTEN Flyer. Now, he's raced pretty prominently last time out for Adam Ferry and Alan Kennedy. Jade McNaught takes over here. They jumped from gate number 1 last start. They jumped from gate number 2 on Saturday. Would like to see this horse forward, and I do think he's a sprinter more than a miler. And then number 2, Crystal Spirit, I thought ran really well off his very long absence, 679 days, finished 3rd behind Massimo. Expect an improvement here, but the gate is sticky, 8 of 9. Had it drawn soft, that could have been pretty keen. Top selection in race number 5 is number 7, Inflation, to beat 8 Serenity Bay, 6 CHESTEN Flyer and 2 Crystal Spirit. Race number 6 at Belmont on Saturday will jump at 3:25. It's the C Corp handicap over 1,200 metres. In replay, let's go back to a midweek meeting a few weeks ago and the win of Dark Mission.
Amelia Bedelia on the rails, Lil Red Bikini. Pleto put a spell on you. They're commencing their runs in company with Shozali, which has got right out towards the middle of the track. Alexis Olympia inside the 200. In front from Pleto. Pike's got an inside run with Dark Mission. He'd cut back inside of Heels. Dark Mission's got right up on the inside to grab the lead from Lil Red Bikini. Now there is a bit of brilliance. Dark Mission too good for Lil Red.
Dark Mission resumed over the 1,200 metres for William Pike and Team Williams and got the job done, beating Little Red Bikini in the replay race. Now, last campaign, they tried to stretch this horse out over a bit of a journey, failed in the Ascot 1000 Guineas and then failed in the Natasha as well. But prior to that, the form had been reasonably good. Back to this kind of sprinting trip of 1,200 metres, Dark Mission from gate number 3 in this grade. I think it's going to take a stack of beating. Goes on top. From number 2, Rewrite the Stars, who's run 2 races in a row for his connections, Chris Parnham and Darren McAuliffe, 1 at Belmont and 1 at Pinjarra. But the last time this horse went round in this grade was back in May, the 23rd of May, when beaten 3/4 of length by Showmanship. I know that reads really good form on face value, but a little bit concerned about this graduation level for Rewrite the Stars. Number 9 is Born to Try. Now, this horse is very interesting for Ross Price and Brad Parnham. Has had a couple of trials with William Pike in the saddle, won both of those, and has never been outside of the top 3 for his connections. 5 starts, 2 wins, 2 seconds, 1/3. Big watch on Born to Try, who's having its first run for the stable. And then number 3, Apollo, who's posted back-to-back seconds in this class, albeit over further, 1,400 and then 1,300. Steps back to the 1,200 on Saturday for Steve Wolfe and Sean McGruddy from an inside gate. Top selection in race number 6 is number 5, Dark Mission, to beat 2, Rewrite the Stars, 9, Born to Try and 3, Apollo. Race number 7 at Belmont on Saturday will jump at 4 p.m. It is the main event. It is the Jockey Celebration Day Sprint over 1,000 metres. In replay, let's go back to the Beaufine Stakes and focus on the run of Mervyn.
By Misty Metal. She's starting to wind up now, coming down the middle. Running on Lockroy, Saracino. Mervyn is the leader, nearing the 200. Mervyn by 2.5. Fire and Rain down the outside. Here comes Saracino with a run. Essential Spice making ground. Mervyn's about to be swamped. Essential Spice, Saracino go up on the outside. Essential Spice hits the lead. It's Essential Spice. Essential Spice.
What you see is what you get with Mervyn. He puts the foot down at the start of the race and he just keeps going until he runs out of petrol tickets. He's drawn gate number 1 here for Mitchell Pateman. He's got 56 kilos, so that's a fair bit less than Essential Spice, who's got 59. And from a map perspective, it's a dream. There's not a great deal of speed in gate here, certainly nowhere near as much top-end speed as there was in the Bowfine Stakes. And with Essential Spice, a little bit of a query from the outside gate carrying such a heavy weight, I think Mervyn is going to be the one to beat. Goes on top from number 5, FLOYD. Now this horse is a fresh horse specialist. He resumes off a trial here for Jared Noski, who takes over from Jerry, who rode the horse in the trial. It's won 1 from 7 first up, but placed 5 other times, and his second up form is pretty good as well. 3 wins and 3 minor placings from 6 goes. Maps in midfield is a danger. Number 3, Essential Spice. I really like this horse, but there has to be a query about the weight. 2 starts ago, was beaten with 58 kilos on his back at $1.85, then dropped to 54 in the Bowfine Stakes and got the job done. Back up to 59 here, a tough map. Really hard to get excited about Essential Spice at the early prices. And then number 6, Saracino. Now this horse is weighted to turn the tables on Essential Spice from the Bowfine Stakes, but if you're looking for a definition of a non-winner, Saracino is it. Hasn't won for more than 1,200 days. Top selection in race number 7 is number 7, Mervyn, to beat 5 FLOYD, 3 Essential Spice and 6 Saracino. Race number 8 at Belmont on Saturday will jump at 4:35. It's the Amelia Park Handicap over 1,000 metres, and in replay, let's have a look at the last performance of SILKINIZE.
Point kicking through close towards the inside. Amelia's on fire round the point. They've kicked away from Cranbourne down the outside. Starting its run is Long Beach. Amelia's on fire though. Hits the lead. Going to the 175 round the point, rallying. And now down the outside, Danny George with Long Beach as well. Amelia's on fire. Long Beach, Danny George. Then wide out SILKINIZE. Long Beach though hits the front, and Long Beach gives Pike his 5th. He's got half the...
I think SILKINIZE's best numbers are probably over further than the 1,000 metres he's going to tackle on Saturday, but he maps really well here from gate number 5 for William Pike. He's in with a pretty light weight of 55.5 kilos, and the likely favourite Cliffs of Comfort has drawn a very sticky gate for his return. So SILKINIZE should go pretty close here and goes on top. From number 7, Cliffs of Comfort, who's led all the way to win each of his 3 races, but he's drawn 11 of 11 here. The Camford Clips Gelding, who turns 4 on Saturday. He's had the 1 trial, that was behind Free Trade. Free Trade is probably going towards the Railway Stakes, so no knock there being a length, but not sure where Cliffs of Comfort is going to get to in the run from the outside gate. Number 8 is Missing Pro, who beat a subsequent Saturday winner in Pearls and Prawns last time out, so that form has been franked and drops down to 55 kilos with Chloe as a party claiming 1.5. And then number 5, Danny George. He made a pretty good return behind Long Beach in that replay race we saw in which SILKINIZE finished second, but 1,000 metres and the inside gate, I don't think either of those are suitable for this horse. He probably wants a little bit further, and he certainly wants better running room. Top selection in race number 8 is number 10, SILKINIZE, to beat 7 Cliffs of Comfort, 8 Missing Pro and 5 Danny George. Race number 9 at Belmont on Saturday will jump at 5:10. It's the Go Racing for Free before the Footy Handicap over 1,600 metres, and in replay, let's have a look at the latest win of Bombay Style.
Black into the straight, Aberdeen Queen headed for home. They went past the 300. She's a length and a half now clear from Gifted Warrior, Bombay Style, Wee Ripper, Native Chime, Street Fair deeper out. Past the 200, Bombay Style's got off the fence to come at Aberdeen Queen. 100 to go. Bombay Style, Aberdeen Queen from Wee Ripper. Bombay Style on the outside. Aberdeen Queen fighting back, but Bombay Style, first run for new trainer.
Bombay Style has won consecutive races over Saturday's course and distance. He won a Class 3 on the 1st of July, and he won that West Speed No Metro Wins race in replay, beating Avalon Bay in the first race and Aberdeen Queen in the second. He's in form. He can make really good use of gate number 1. He is going to be hard to beat. Number 11 is Montelena. Now this horse will probably come up favourite. Maps pretty similarly to Bombay Style, but he's proving pretty expensive to follow is this horse. Chris Parnham Sticks from last time out went round at $2.18, was beaten into 4th place Prior to that was beaten in a Class 1 at $1.60, albeit carrying 61 kilos. A big watch on that horse, but a bit of a money muncher at the same time. Number 12 is Overthought for Fenella Martin and Ryan Hill. Should be on speed or be there or thereabouts from gate number 6 for Boy Hill. Did win at Northern last start in Class 3 grade. And then number 6, Fire Maker for Jackie Panizza and Sean O'Donnell has drawn a horrible gate here. Gate number 14, but drops in grade and comes out of some pretty good form races. Windstorm, and Inspirational Girl, the last 3 horses that have won the races in which Fire Maker has been in. Top selection in race number 9 is number 3, Bombay Style, to beat 11 Montelena, 12 Overthought and 6 Fire Maker. It's now time to nominate my best bets on the Belmont card. Going in back-to-back races, race number 5, number 7, Inflation. I think it's going to get a lovely run for Chris Parnham. And in race number 6, number 5, Dark Mission for William Pike. It's easy to stay up to date with everything that's happening at Perth Racing. You can log onto our website or you can follow us on one of our social media channels. Until next time, bye for now.